back with another week of Good Times with Garrett, and I got on the show today a really nice guy named Apollo Jackson, and he does magic tricks and different things, and I'm your host, Halle Berry. Hello everybody, how's it going? Can y'all hear me all good out there? I think you probably can. Hope you guys have had a good week and stuff, and just been chilling. It's good to see y'all. Hopefully it sounds okay. I don't know. Give me a thumbs up if it sounds all right. Cool. So this week I've got a really cool guest, Apollo Jackson, and like it's so funny that he's just like on this show because we've known each other for a long time, but like obviously kind of fell out of touch when he became like a sort of a phenomenon around the country, really. So it's really cool to have him. What was I going to say? I think he's already asked for a request, so maybe I'll just jump right into it. I'm going to get these off because I kind of know that the sound's working now. But anyways, yeah, so nice to see you all. Hope you guys have had a good week. Hope things have been good. Things have been good here. I've just been doing pretty much the same old stuff. So it's nice to come on here and say hi to everybody. So I'm just going to accept his request, and just give me 1 second. I'm just going to get real close to you here and see where we got here. Here we are. This is it. We're going live. Here we go. And we're just waiting for him. Sorry that I didn't do it earlier, Apollo.
Oh, I'm here.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
Hey, man. Yeah, good. Haven't seen you in ages.
I know. It's like crazy. Yeah, I did this stupid, I'm doing this funny show, and I thought who's a better person to have on than Apollo? And I remember I was doing that gig, and you were the security guard, and I was just like, isn't it crazy how time changes? Like how things change.
It's insane, and I think it's funny how the passions we had when we were kids, we always come back to. For me, It was like as a 7-year-old running around doing magic tricks for everyone, and I sort of went off and did a bunch of things, and now I'm ended up doing that as a career. So
how weird is it? It's so weird, man. It's like the weirdest thing, man. Like honestly, I just I feel like I remember when I met you though, when you were doing the security thing, I was like, something about this guy is something different. You know what I mean? So hold on, my baby's talking to me. Hey. Okay. Sorry, that was just my little child was just
the mini me.
Yeah. Was asking me about something, so I was like, okay, sure, why not? But yeah, man, it's so good to see you, and I just can't believe all the stuff that's happened. Because I remember it blew my mind because I saw you on the Bachelorette, right? That is such so crazy. So I feel like I have so many questions about that whole situation. Even though you probably so sick of talking about it, but is it just the weirdest experience of your life? It must have been. Hey, it must have been.
It was sort of like the weirdest year of my life that year. I was still doing security, but I'd started doing magic and music as a job, and I wasn't really taking it too serious. And then I ended up having a heart attack from stress. And then
what?
I
think you told me about this. You had a heart attack.
I think when I saw you last in Byron.
Yeah.
And it was so weird. There was this old guy next to me, and he was miserable. No one had come to visit him. But he was a comic book addict, and I'm a big nerd. So we started talking about that. And then he had a deck of cards at the end of his bed. And I was like, man, I'd love to play poker with you, but I just don't think it'd be a very enjoyable game. And he's like, why? And I'm just like, And
what the hell just happened there?
And then this dude's face, miserable, down and out, lit up. And I was like, bro, this is what I got to be doing, So I quit everything the next day, and I'm like, I'm just going to be a performer. I enjoy making people smile and laugh. And then I was working a side job at my friend's supplement store, and this is the weirdest thing ever. This dude in a white robe walks in, right? Indian guy, has a chat to me, and he's like, hey man, your life's about to go a different direction, and something big's happening in May. He's like, it's going to be completely nothing that you'd ever think of doing, but it's sort of going to send you on a different course, and down a more artistic road. And I was like, oh, okay. And I went to
Wow.
Vegas and was sort of like, you know, like busking and doing magic and stuff over there. And I was like, oh, well, nothing really happened. Maybe that was it. And then I got a phone call to be on this dating show. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. It's not, you know, I've been single for a while, but I don't
Yeah.
know. And
Yeah,
I just,
totally. Yeah. Man, that's super weird. Like, how weird is it? Like, sometimes you just get fate things. Hey, like, I remember I, like, had my first, like, kid, right? And this was, like, kind of when music started sort of doing a little bit better for me. And I remember just thinking, like, how am I going to make any money right now? Do you know what I mean? And then
yeah.
it just kind of all sort of slowly unfolded, like, and kind of worked out for itself. And it was, like, almost like the gods were like, yeah, it's going to be okay, you know? And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, it was just the weirdest. Yeah, it's funny how these things happen. Hey, it's like a serendipitous sort of moment that happens when you just like, it's like the universe is like, yeah, it's fine. You're going to be chill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's
And
so cool.
I kind of think when you're like, you know what I mean? You focus just on that passion, you know, rather than having those backup plans, and you sort of just go like, I remember hearing you play for the first time and I was like, oh my God, how is this dude? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I was like, oh, and I remember talking to your family and, you know, we're talking about, yeah, different things you're doing. I'm like, oh, this dude's a superstar. This is, you know what I mean? And it's been sick to sort of
yeah. Oh, man.
see everything there as well.
Yeah, well, I kind of had the same feeling about you. I was like, this guy is the most peculiar human being I've ever met. Like, as far as like just you had your fingers in like a whole bunch of different things, and you were interested in so many things. I think the thing that's most exciting about you is that you're so curious.
Yeah,
You're just curious about stuff, and like I think curious people are always so interesting because like curiosity is this like it's kind of like the lifeblood of a creative person. I think in many ways, like that's kind of like how it like keeps us going. Like if you're not curious, if you don't want to learn a new magic trick or a new song or write something new, create something new, like if you're not kind of interested in about what if, then that's the big thing. Hey Zoe said hi. Hi Zoe.
oh,
But yeah,
just sort of wave as well.
yeah, why not? But usually what I do is like I like to trade like a sort of a thing for a thing. So I thought maybe if you want to do a magic trick and I'll play you a song or something, vice versa. Like I can do, if you want, up to you. But yeah,
Dude,
usually I like to kind of trade tools of the trade, I guess, you know.
I would love you to serenade me. That would be the highlight of my week.
Yeah, okay. I'll play a song for these guys. I told someone in the comments a little while ago that I would play this song, Take It Slowly, so I'll play it for them. I'm just going to plug my mic in, so I'll be 2 seconds here.
I'll try and dig some cards out. They're everywhere.
All right, so you should be able to hear me now, I think. Give me a thumbs up, Paula, if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Yeah? Okay, cool. All right, folks. Here we go. All right. And if we last through the winter, drive the car as far as we can go, and we can be different people than our reputations we were born into. And there's just some things I don't like talking about, and this ain't the kind of place I like to be hanging around, yeah. So we can take it slowly through the nighttime, growing in life. You can be my always, on and always, and we can be just fine. We're just fine. And if you stay here with me now, and don't get lost inside of all those dreams, I know you will. You take your own path, you run the race that keeps you safe from harm, yeah. just some things I don't like talking about. And this ain't the kind of place I like to be hanging around, yeah. So we can take it slowly through the nighttime, growing in life. You can be my always, one and always, and we can be just fine. Just fine, yeah. Just fine, oh, oh. So we can take it slowly through the nighttime, growing in life. You can be my always, one and always, and we can be just fine. Just fine. There we go.
Dude, honestly get chills every time you sing. Hey.
Oh, thanks, brother. Thank you very much. Thanks, man. Oh, man. Thank you. Yeah, man. I enjoy singing, man. It's like probably one of my favorite things to do, like, obviously. But it's funny. I've kind of like got a new passion for it now because, like, I don't know, just have so much time alone. So it's kind of like I have this like newfound appreciation for music because, like, you can, you know, it kind of keeps you sane a little bit, you know, when you're dealing with this whole situation. So
it's the most crazy thing. Hey, like just the amount of not just creative people, but everyone has sort of had this time to sit there and you know, work on new things, you know, try things they've never tried before, learn new skills, and or dive back into stuff that they're passionate about they haven't. And it's actually it's really interesting. And there's so many creative friends I've got that are just coming out with the most crazy material right now. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, it's good. I reckon it's good. Like, it's not good financially for the art, but it's good for like the soul right now. I like that everyone's kind of slowed down a bit. It's kind of a nice thing, you know, like to not have everyone just like charging it all the time. Because I feel like that's like I don't know. I feel like you get caught in the hustle. See, it seemed like maybe you were there a little bit with the whole Bachelor and press and like TV and like you were just getting pulled every single which way it looked like. And I was like, man, he's in it right now. Like, he's either loving this or hating this, or maybe a bit of both, you know? Probably a bit of both.
Yeah. It's funny because, you know what it's like? You got to have your time to sit down and whether it's sit down with a guitar or if you're an artist, sit down with a sketchbook or a canvas. And you got to have that time to sort of release, unwind and get creative.
Yeah.
And when you're super busy, you don't get that time. And it, even though performing is great and it's so good to do live stuff, if you don't have that creative side as well, it can kind of build up where you just need that time alone to, So yeah.
Totally, man. I feel you. Like, it's so weird. Hey, like, creative people are weird though. We're like selfish people. Hey, we're like, I'm alone and I want to do everything I want to do. Yeah, it's funny. Hey.
I've got this new thing. Check it out. Everyone, come to this gig. Okay, I need like a few weeks alone now to work on stuff. And I've got this new thing I've been working on for the last few weeks. And
we're not, because I'm like a producer too, so I like work with artists too, and like I see that like I don't know, like that sort of self-obsessive side, and it's only natural because it's sort of like this extension of you, right? Where you're like trying to be the best at what you're doing, but usually it's like obsessing with like your own sort of craft, which is essentially yourself. So it's this weird like thing, you know? So I try and separate the sort of the artist with the person, because it's like two different people in a sense, you know? Because like
you gotta be able to sort of pull that away, you know. You've so almost having like a stage persona, which obviously needs to be like pretty truthful to who you are, but you definitely have to have that line.
Oh man!
Otherwise, you end up coming home and dyeing your hair purple, and
Oh man, it's so good. Well, do you have a magic trick for us? I would love to see one. Although
see if I can adjust this camera. It's on this thing that has like a bunch. Oh, look at that! It moves. Hey, it's like one of these spider type ones.
Oh,
it's got like the legs and they.
Oh, sick!
bend
I
and
want to get one of those actually, because it seems like I got mine set up on two, like sort of like pen lids. So
yeah.
we're doing it rich over here.
We used to do the same thing. I used to have like I'd like stick it inside my shoe, and I'd put
Yeah,
it like on top of my desk in a shoe, and I'd be doing like magic stuff. And sometimes it just like fall off the desk, and you'd be like, "Oh, my phone!" But I think everyone.
that's a way better idea than like pen lids. I don't know what I'm doing. Like it's crazy.
I feel like
Like
it'd be
if you're
quite a balancing act with the pen lid, yeah.
yeah, well, it's against my laptop, so it kind of just props it up so I can plug this thing in for the microphone. So it's just weird. It's like so dumb, but it's working so far. So I'm just gonna
Yeah,
keep it. Yeah, so whatever. But
don't even change it.
yeah. Why not? Who cares? So, oh
Hey,
man,
cool bit.
I never,
Magic time.
all right, here magic time. Okay, let's go.
Let's do it. Obviously I can't get you to physically pick a card, so
Yeah.
just tell me to stop whenever you'd like.
Okay. Oh wait. Okay, hold on. Magic time. Sorry. And then
Magic,
okay, here we
magic,
go.
magic.
I got some music to set. Okay, you ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
We'll start.
3, 2, 1. Tell me to stop.
Stop.
All right. Got a card?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put the card roughly about the middle. Just like that.
Okay.
Oh, it's not at the top, not at the bottom. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab all the cards and put them inside my hat like this. Shake them up inside there. Watch this. Just pull one card straight through my hat.
Oh, that's weird. It's just so. It's just such an uncomfortable thing, isn't it? It's just an uncomfortable feeling when someone tricks you like that.
It's so fun because you kind of get one of three reactions. I find you get some people that are like, all right, now tell me how it's done, and then you get people that are like, whoa, don't tell me how it's done, and
Yeah,
and then you get other people that will just like punch you, like it angers them.
I'm like the kind of person.
No.
I'm kind of more like take it personally, like you lied to me.
Yeah.
Like, you tricked me. No, I love it. I love it, man. Well, if you have more, man, because I'm loving this magic. Like I'm like a UFO guy. Like I like you know like aliens and stupid shit. Like I love this. This is me.
Mysterious things.
This is what I love, man. Like you know, ancient aliens. This is it. This is
yeah.
me. This is what I live for.
It's like I guess it's similar to if you're a musician and you hear like another musician do like a really sick lick on a guitar and you're like, oh my gosh. Yeah. When you're a magician and you see another magician do something super impressive, it's like it's the best feeling in the world, you know, being tricked again.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some amazing magicians out there at the moment, and it's the culture's sort of boosting again. It was sort of at a bit of a lull, and now it's sort of pumping back up.
That's so
I think
good,
social
man.
media's got a lot to do with it.
Yeah. Well, it's such a good like content. You know what I mean? People just love it. People love like getting their mind blown. Like as if you don't. Like, come on, so good.
And it's like super similar to music as well. Like you don't have to speak the same language. It doesn't matter what age you are, your cultural background. Like you can sort of connect with people with it. Which is
totally.
Pretty damn cool.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love it. All right. Well, if you want to do another one, you can, but you don't have to. No pressure. No pressure here. Up to you.
Trying to think. I literally have like one bag with me, and it's just got a deck of cards. I mean, I can do card tricks for like the next 4 days, but
yeah. But no, it doesn't matter. Like if you want to do another card one, it doesn't matter to me at all. So
okay, cool.
I said hi to someone in the feed for some reason. I just thought it was a good idea. Maybe
from Austria.
Yeah. That's cool.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to stand up for this one so you can sort of see the cards a bit easier. Is this better?
Cool. Yeah, that's perfect.
Excellent, cool. We're going to use the same card again. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to put it about there in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. If you give it a little snap, it comes straight back to the top.
Whoa.
So do the same thing again. We're going to go towards the bottom there. Now it doesn't come to the top straight away, but if I chuck it, a little snap like that, then it comes straight to the top. See? the way it works is like this. Yeah, it doesn't come to the top until you push it in and give it a little snap, and then if it's the wrong color, you just shake it and it changes to the right color. Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Oh man.
But This is the cool part. Ready? I'm gonna grab the card, and you're gonna see the whole thing happen this time. So I'm gonna push it in. You'll see it face up. I'm gonna push it in here. You'll see this happen as well. Watch, ready?
Yeah.
Straight to my mouth.
Oh, that is super confusing. Hey, like that is like super confusing. Oh man, I feel like if I left my wallet in my back pocket, it would just be gone. If I was around you, like, oh, did you lose your wallet? Like, here it is. Like,
but I'm like the overly nice, dishonest magician. You'd probably get it back with like an extra $20 in there.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. That was the best analogy of it.
Reverse pickpocketing.
Dude, that is so cool, man. Like, oh my God, that is super cool. Okay, I like to sometimes when I have like a guest on here, I like to do a game, a few games, like a trivia game. This one is called Good Time, Bad Time. And basically you just go through, I ask you questions and you tell me if it's a good time or a bad time, okay?
Okay.
So, are you ready?
Okay. I'm a little bit nervous.
Here we go.
All right.
All right. Stripping.
Bad time?
Yeah.
I'm so uncoordinated getting my clothes off.
Yeah, I don't think stripping's a good time either. Like just because my body looks like some sort of potato. All right, here we go. Next one. Weed edibles.
We had a good time.
Weed. Yeah, that's a good time, man. I love it. I was in Canada recently and I was eating heaps of weed. It was great. Okay, next one. Eating Chinese food for a whole week.
Oh, I like Chinese food, but I don't know if I could for a whole week, man. I don't know. I mean, I've done it before. Can it be an okay time?
I reckon it'd be the shittest time. Oh my God.
The same dish? Does it have to be the same dish?
No, it can be different dishes. Just strictly that weird Chinese food you get late at night when you've had a big night out, and that's all it is. Like,
oh yeah, probably bad time. Yeah.
I think it's a bad time. Okay, now I have one more game for you. All right, so this game is called you got to kiss one, you got to marry one, and you got to avoid one. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is the first one. All right. Actually, I have to tell you all three at once.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Julia Gillard, Daryl Braithwaite, or Sophie Monk.
Oh. I mean, Julia Gillard's pretty cool. I would probably kiss Sophie Monk, marry Daryl Braithwaite.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah. Very sorry, Julia Gillard. Sorry.
Poor Jules. You know, she's nice though, but she seemed like she'd be a bit of a boss to handle at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got nothing. My girlfriend's a redhead. I've got nothing against redheads. I love redheads, but yeah.
That's so funny. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, that's so sick. Okay, cool, man. Well, that's kind of like all the jokes I have, all the random stuff I have for you. But man, honestly, man, it was super nice to catch up. Seriously, it was good. We should like do a proper catch up sometime. It'd be so sick.
Dude,
like,
that'd be good.
Are you still up on the Gold Coast? I don't know if you want to divulge that info to the public, but are you still up that way? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just down in I'm in the valley still, so I live in like Telebudra. So.
Oh man, that's nice. I like it down
there.
That is actually the one place. Like, I feel like surfers and stuff's a bit like much for me and my sort of kombucha ways. You know what I mean? But I love that area, man. It's like really nice. Hey, it's beautiful. It's beautiful,
and we're like it kind of feels like you're in the middle of nowhere, but you're still 15 minutes to the beach and stuff. And it's cool. Yeah, we got our household is just so fun. Like, we've got like miniature ponies and it's just a madhouse, but it's so fun.
Yeah.
Are you still down in?
Yeah, I'm in Byron. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Byron area, not exactly in the Shire. I won't tell everyone my exact address, but like
address.
It's around
24.
You'll see me at the shopping center in like weird clothes, and you'll be like, "That guy's life's really going downhill." It's funny, like when you like. I remember I used to go to Kohl's around the corner here, and like, I'd see like Xavier Rudd wearing like the weirdest stuff, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah, like I guess he's just like going. He doesn't have to dress up in his like rock star attire to go to Kohl's." You know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of nice to see people in this like really humble like kind of atmosphere, I guess, if that makes sense. So
yeah, well, it's like what we talked about earlier, though. It's like having that stage persona, and then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know there is some people that dress up to go to the shops. I definitely don't. I'm
No.
yeah, I'm always like rocking up in like stained pants and stuff.
Yeah. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I guess maybe now you'd want to, because that's the only thing you're going to go do. You're going to the shops, like the supermarkets, like going to the club. It's like, let's get ready.
Oh man, I get so excited. Hey, I think a lot of people do.
Yeah,
Let's
go.
You're sort of sitting around the house and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm out of food. I have to go to the shops.
yeah. Let's go. Oh man.
Oh, talking about it, do you have any music coming up, like releases?
Yeah, well,
obviously?
I released a song. When did I release a song? Last week I released a song called Moon, which I was stoked on. I still am stoked on it. It's probably one of my favorite releases. It's funnily enough, kind of has like a dancey kind of groove to it. It's kind of like a little less like folky than I normally do, but like, when I was producing it, I thought I could have made it like another folk kind of song, but I thought, no, I'm just going to try something new. So it was kind of fun to do it, like just to make it sort of weird and interesting and different. So yeah, I was stoked on that.
Oh man, can't wait to check it out.
Yeah. I'll have to check it out, man. Seriously, yeah, awesome, man. Well, man, Paula, man, thanks so much for coming on the little show and stuff, man. And I'll have to keep in touch, and hopefully you have a good time in ISO, and then when you get out, you come at us like a purple-haired lion. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks heaps for having me on, man. And looking forward to catching up.
yeah, of course, man. Thanks, brother. All right, cool, man.
See you soon, man.
See you, bro. Catch ya. You. All right. So I don't know. Maybe thanks Apollo. Thank Apollo for being with us. He's such a good guy. I love him. Good man. You're a really good dude. Yeah, he's a sweet dude. I'm gonna plug this in. Maybe I'll play one more song or something, maybe. Let's see. Just thinking about what song to play for you guys. I know you guys like songs more than talking and stuff, and I felt kind of weird playing too many songs straight to Apollo, because I felt like maybe he, But all right, let's do this. I'm gonna play a song called I'm gonna play a song called I'll Be Around, actually. So I did this post earlier today for this really great organization that does really great stuff for mental health. So here we go. I'm gonna turn some reverb too. Thanks again, Apollo. That was super cool, man. I loved it. It was super cool to see you and hang out with you, honestly. All right. So this song's called I'll Be Around. When you love someone just 'cause you do, when you say something that don't make it true, well, I'm lost for words, but I won't lose you. You know time is cruel, yeah, I've been there too. So I'll be around. When your heart is strong but your mind is weak, I'll be around. When you're falling down and can't find your feet, I'll be around. When you got no one and you're losing sleep, I'll be around. I'll be around. much and you fade away, asking how you make it through the day. Well, it's a long road, but I don't mind the rain, so I promise it won't stay this way. So I'll be around when your heart is strong but your mind is weak. I'll be around when you're falling down and can't find your feet. I'll be around when you got no one and you're losing sleep. I'll be around, 'cause you know time won't bring you back. Oh, you know I wish it worked like that. And I can't stand seeing you like this, 'cause you don't need to be alone with the past. So you love someone just 'cause you do. When you say something like I love you, then you hate goodbyes but you don't need to. So take your time and I'll see you soon. I'll be around. All right, sweet. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with us. It was an awesome show with some magic tricks and all those kinds of things. Yeah. So hope to see you guys again soon and hang out, and we can hopefully, I don't know, maybe I'll play a show for you sometime soon. That would be nice. Yeah. So see you next week for another edition of Good Times with Garrett. See you next time. Thank you very much. See ya.